Hi VC, it's Jill and I'm back for what could be one of my longer videos because I normally don't do very long ones, but I have a lot to tell you about. I'm going to do something a little different today and take this on my phone because I'm hoping the quality and audio quality too will be better than it is on my Mac. So we'll see how it goes. The first thing I wanted to do is give you an update about the contest, the 100 subs contest that ends today. I have 10 entries so far, and if you've made a video and I don't read your name off the list, that means I don't know about it, so please let me know. So far I have Adam Lee, Karsten Olsen, Prague Fan, Jeremy Ginger, Aika Star Amber, Carmine Z from the neighborhood, Bobby Gass, Dark Side of the Zoom David, Colin Medicine Horse, and Corey Overkill Vids. I got yours today. So I appreciate all the entries. I'm really excited. So I'm going to do the drawing sometime tomorrow. So if anybody else has a video they would like to submit, you have until tonight, and I will do the drawing tomorrow and let you know what the results are. So the other thing I was going to talk about was the VC record store crawl that some of us participated in last weekend. I won't go in a whole lot of detail about the others in the group because I think someone's going to post a video about all that, so I'm just going to kind of tell you my part in it. But as much as I expected it to be a good time, it surpassed my expectations. I was extremely worn out by the end of the day, and I had a 5-hour drive back home, but it was so worth it. I kind of already felt like I knew several people already just from interacting on YouTube and especially on Facebook. But I still wasn't sure how awkward it would be meeting in person, and I have to say, like, immediately we just all hit it off and we all seemed to feel comfortable and we were in our element. It was just really a good time. So we ended up going to 4 different record stores, and the first one we went to, and thank you Rob Clark again for setting all this up. He had the itinerary ready. Other than parking, which was not his fault. That was really the only glitch in the whole day. So the first place we went to was Dusty Grooves, and they were able to give us these cool little record bags. That was cool. That was the first stop we made because I had a place to put all my purchases from then on out. So got a few things there. I actually spent more in this store than I did on all the others, and I knew when I left the store I had to really pace myself or I was going to be completely broke. So the first record I got, this was a $1 record, and it's just in super good shape. I thought that was a really good buy for $1. And I almost passed this up, but Rob Clark highly recommended this. I'm familiar with the name, but I wasn't familiar with anything that they did, so I'm looking forward to diving into that. Haven't had a chance to play it yet. And I got this Roots. It's the Roots, and it's still sealed, which I'm glad about, so it should be in good shape. I first heard about this group. I caught a video of them with John Legend. They had done a concert with him, and they collaborate with different people, and in fact on this album there is one song featuring John Legend called The Fire. So I thought this was cool that I found this on vinyl. I had no idea they had anything on vinyl. Okay, don't hate me, but I had to get this. Baby Got Back. You have to have that in your collection. And that's kind of a family friend joke with us. It's kind of our song. So I had to have that in my collection. So I thought that was cool. And then I got a couple of John Coltrane albums, so my collection is still growing with his. Coltrane Plays the Blues. And I was super excited about finding this. I had to drop a lot to get it, but it's of Giant Steps. It's a 2500 numbered set. I haven't opened this yet, so I don't know what number I got. But it's also at 45 RPM, and I have no albums that are 45 RPM yet. So I haven't been able to bring myself to open it just yet, so I can't show you the inside. But 180 gram pressing, So that's where I dropped a lot of my money at this store. And then the next store that we went to was Reckless. And here's the bag. And there I didn't do too much damage. I actually just got 3 soundtracks. And the first was The Big Chill. I found this in the dollar bin. They had some good dollar bin records. It has a lot of classic songs on it. And Platoon. So you can imagine the songs that's on this. Sitting on the Dock of the Bay, Hello, I Love You by The Doors, Respect by Aretha Franklin, Tracks My Tears, Smokey Robinson. So it had some really good songs from the time period. White Rabbit from Jefferson Airplane. So I don't get a lot of soundtracks, but if they have a lot of good songs on them, I jump at it. And the last soundtrack I got, this is actually from a Broadway musical called Serafina. It's an apartheid-related story, and so I think it has a really interesting backstory, and I love African-style music, so I definitely wanted to have this. It was a $2.99 record, so I thought that was cool. Then we stopped for lunch. We had pizza and beer, so you know that made the day all the better. Then we went to Permanent Records. I didn't find a whole lot at this store. I think the consensus was, of the 4 we went to, this seemed to be the store that we least liked. But you know, any record store is cool because you never know what you're going to find. So I got Rolling Stones, The Stone Age. I only have 1 or 2 Rolling Stones, so I wanted to add to that collection. I get in and it is a deck of pressing. I do get in a Rolling Stones mood quite a bit. Okay, Don't Hate Me Again. I've heard this is his worst album in people's opinion, but I don't have a lot of hip-hop on vinyl. So, you know, Nelly's from St. Louis. I wanted to have some Nelly in my collection, so there you go. And actually, the only song that I even know on this so far, I haven't listened to it yet, was the one he did with Tim McGraw. And I'm losing it right now. Over and Over. That was the name of the song that I am familiar with. This Rolls Royce, the name sounded familiar to me, and I couldn't place anything that they did. But this was a cheap, this was a $1 record. I thought I'd take my chances on it. And after listening to them on YouTube, I was more familiar with them. But it's a promo copy, so, you know, it was a nice little pickup. And the last stop, by then, there some people had already had to go home, so there was just a handful of people that were able to go to Logan Hardware. And this is the sack from there. And then we got a little pin that says Logan Hardware, which you can't really see. And just a few things I got from there. I have another Fabulous Thunderbirds album, so I wanted the second one. And I really like the cover on this. I think it's a really cool cover. And U2, Unforgettable Fire. And the last one was Mellencamp, Lonesome Jubilee. And it's a gatefold. So, there's a whole lot more I guess I could have told you about that trip, but I didn't want to make this video too long because I know there's going to be another video coming. But it was a really great time, and I highly encourage anyone to get together with people and do a dig when you can, because it was just so much fun, and we're already talking about when we're going to do our next one. So anyway, you guys take care, and hope this video is a little bit better quality than my other ones, and I will talk to you later. Thanks a lot. Bye.